Hello everyone and welcome back to the Zephyr Modpack. Last time we left off, what were we doing last time? I don't recall. I've done quite a bit of stuff off camera. As a result, our Prime Blade has gained some sharpness to it through some stuff I've been doing. The Mattock leveled up enough for me to put moss on it. I believe that's happened since the last episode. I remember toast sandwiches are much better than toast, so I made a stack of those. Got some aluminum on me right now, which I believe we got some obsidian in the last episode. Was that the last one or the one before it? I don't recall. I have leveled up our Ars Magica level. As you can see, I'm now up to level 12, so I have a bunch of points to spend. I have saved that for on-camera stuff to do. It's almost nightfall, so I'm actually going to sleep the night away here in a bit. So I've also done a little bit of crop crossbreeding. Boosh. So right now I have made poppies, dandelions, blue orchids, oxeye daisies. I found some melon seeds that we brought with us as I walked over to find this place that we have settled down in. I found some melons, planted some melon seeds, did some carrot seeds that we got while breaking grass, brought some sugarcane over, and we have some plain old wheat. Here I have some white tulips. Underneath this block here, I have a piece of iron ore directly under this block of dirt. Directly under this one, I have a piece of lapis ore. And I found something out while looking over our other house over here. Okay, the moon's over there. The sun's over there. Let's sleep the night away here. Boop. Okay. So, I have found that we have Desert Nova seeds here. We have mystical purple flowers here. I had these Ohm seeds here, and Ohm is a very valuable plant, so it needs witchwood in proximity to it to grow, so I just put down some logs here, and it's grown out a little bit. We have some Botania flowers here and there. They can't grow on dirt, so I'm going to have to move those eventually. But most importantly, I have this. I have Lapender seeds right here. So these are lapis seeds. They can't grow here because they require some... they require a piece of lapis ore to be underneath them. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring these guys over and plant them right here. Put these guys here. So now you'll see it says this plant is fertile and can grow. That's because I put the lapis ore underneath. Whereas before, I'm just going to go over here to show it again. Now it says this plant cannot grow here. It's because there's no lapis ore block directly underneath it. So that is the reason. So we're going to let that grow in where it is right now. It's going pretty quickly thanks to the sprinkler system. I filled up the water tank over there with water. It's a bit of an annoying process right now. I kind of have to bucket water into it. But we'll fix that in hopefully shortly. But right now we're going to go spend our Ars Magica points that we've developed. I know exactly where I want to invest at least 4 of them. I think I have 5 points. I think I have 5 points. So we'll look into that. So first things first, I have unlocked the talents tree, and I have deepened our affinity towards stone. I now have the stone skin bonus, which I believe gives us basically what amounts to a resistance potion effect. I don't know that we sink faster. No, I don't think so. We don't have trouble surfacing. So that's fine. But let's go ahead and spend our points. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get mana regen level 1. So that just basically lets our mana to regenerate faster. We don't have to put this into a spell. It is a talent. It is a passive ability that we have gained. Next thing I want to do is grab the light spell so we don't have to continuously make torches. And we'll probably end up making this shortly. After that, I kind of want to go for a new damage type, and I'm thinking I want to go lightning. So we go fire, then lightning, and we're good. And the last thing I'm going to grab is I'm going to grab the self shape, just so we can start going down that path if we ever need to. We can get leap, slow fall, gravity well, we can do all this kind of stuff eventually. Regeneration, healing, those are also pretty good. So anyway, that's that. Now, crafting recipes that I've set up off camera. So we have ourselves, that's the tier 2 upgrade, let me not skip ahead here. So we have inscription table upgrades for Ars Magica. So these basically, as you'll see here, this is grayed out, this is grayed out, and this is grayed out. So if I go ahead and make this tier 1 upgrade, I can go over to our table, right click on it, adds these books here, and now only 2 are grayed out. Then I can go over to our other one, the tier 2 upgrade here, which uses Wizard's Chalk, which is made with clay, white dye, flint, vintium dust, and paper. Then some carpet, and a book. We made carpets for our sleeping bag, so. And there we go, some more books. And this is no longer grayed out. So we're down to only 1 grayed out thing. I'm going to need a pig farm. Or at least I would like a pig farm before I go for the next shape. The next thing we're going to make today is a petal apothecary. We are going to get started with some botania. I have a lot going in a very short amount of time, so what I want to do first and foremost is let's get ourselves a pure daisy, which we are going to make by tossing in 1, 2, 3, 4 of you and you. That gets us a pure daisy. Pure daisy basically converts vanilla ingredients into botania ingredients, and the first thing we're going to make is some living rock. So to do that, we put some stone around the pure daisy, and as you can see, it's got this nice little white particle effect, and eventually that'll transmute into a new type of stone. So we're just gonna have to let that go for a little bit. While we wait on that, what else do we want to do? Let's go check on our seed. It might be done by now, thanks to the sprinkler system, which I think accelerates plant growth. I'm not quite sure. I think it also eliminates the need for there to be a water source block nearby, but I do also think that it has a slight passive bone meal effect. Sure enough, the lapender has grown, so let's go ahead and crops. I need crop sticks, which I believe I put in here. Is that correct? No. Okay, evidently I did not store them somewhere where I had easy access to them. Where did I store those crop sticks? In the blacksmith, maybe? Oh, I've also redone the streets here, so I'm gonna have to get used to that. Fix that later. No, it didn't put it up here. Okay, well, I have no idea where I put these crop sticks. Okay, in that case, we'll make our own. I don't know that I've done that on camera anyway, so why not? Did I put them in here? I did. Well, at least now I know. Cool. So, now we're going to put these like so. And that should crossbreed the lapender and the white tulips into ferronium seeds, which will produce iron nuggets. Okay, it produced white tulips, which is not what I wanted. That's fine, you can go here. And then eventually we'll get what we're looking for, hopefully. There's also a chance that weeds could sprout, so that's a bit of a pain, but that's fine. So, also off camera, I have added the custom crops from Agrarian Skies to this pack, And the reason being is that, like I said, I don't want this to be grindy. I don't want this to be difficult. So I am there are weeds here. Okay, so I don't want this pack to be grindy or anything, so I have added in these plants that basically produce ingots and full things instead of nuggets. They can produce a whole variety of things. I also added in crafting recipes for, still not what I want, for the Ars Magica seeds, because the pack did not contain any to begin with. So I have made it so that a seed can be created by adding crossbreeding Desert Novas with Ceru Blossom seeds. Tarma root seeds are created with potatoes and brown flowers. It was the cleverest thing I could think of, because like it's magical, right? So I took the magical brown flower to produce the root, and then I added the closest thing to a root I could think of in terms of a crop. Although now that I think about it, I think carrots are actually technically roots. Oh well. Regardless, for Ceru Blossoms, I chose blue orchids and shimmer leaves. The Thaumcraft flower there that produces quicksilver. And the reason being is that it was a magical plant. Blue orchids are blue, so there you go. Ceru Blossoms. For Desert Nova, it's very similar. I chose a cactus, so a desert plant. And then Cinder Pearls from Thaumcraft, which are also a desert plant and magical. And then for the Wake Bloom, the soil, that was set automatically. I didn't even think about it. Has to be on a water pad. It is a cross between mystical pink flowers, so again, magical pink. So I chose the Botania flower. And sugarcane, because it's it's the closest thing to an aquatic plant that exists as a crop. So, and then cross that and it makes a Wake Bloom. So there we go. That was my logic and reasoning for those crafting recipes. As far as I know, those were the only ones that needed to be added. I think everything else basically came on its own just fine. So yeah, it's already night again. Wow. I talk a lot when I do a lot of off-camera stuff. Okay, sleep the night away here. Make sure no weeds have sprouted, and then we'll go check on our rocks around the Pure Daisy. Finishing off this toast before starting my toast sandwiches. Okay, so the rock has converted. We have living rock now. So let's go ahead and pick that up. Who needs some XP? You're the furthest behind. So there you go. We have 8 living rock now. The next thing I'm going to start making is some living wood. So it's the same thing. We just put down oak woods, or any wood would actually work. We just put wood. Sorry, I almost said oak wood again, unnecessarily. So we put wood around the Pure Daisy. It slowly converts into living wood, and then we will use that. I'm just going to check on these seeds again, make sure they haven't produced weeds or any such thing, any such nonsense. They haven't produced anything. Okay. So while we're here, let's go ahead and make ourselves a mana pool. So that is what we needed the living rock for. And then, what did I need 2 of these for? I'm sure there was a reason. Probably, yeah, I know why. We'll get there in a sec. One was I took out for the Petal Apothecary, but I forgot I already had the recipe set up in the crafting bench. Okay, so you two are not doing anything. Not yet. Got my eye on you. While we're here, can I make a rake by any chance? I can. I may as well make that. So it's a stick and a fence. There you go, wooden rake, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And now I can just do this. Okay, evidently I cannot do that. Is the rake disabled? I may have to turn that on in the config. I know it can be disabled. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Man, making a mod pack work the way you want it is a little difficult. I'm learning that now. Alright, so our living wood is complete. Oof, okay. So that's that. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go back over here. I'm just gonna do my crafting over here so I can keep an eye on those plants. Although now that I think about it, I do need another ingredient that I don't have on me because I completely forgot about it. I did put the proper thing under here, didn't I? Yeah, totally did. Lapender. Yep. Yeah, I do need you for ironweed. That's what I thought. Okay, but yeah, farmland works fine. Lapender, white tulip. Okay, well, I'm just having really bad luck. That's fine. I don't need any more tulips, so I'm just tossing them aside. Alright, so crafting recipe. I need a gold ingot, actually. So we're gonna have to go back into the base here, or more like hole in ground. I also leveled this whole area to be flat off camera, so yeah. I have barrels for cobblestone and dirt, which I think I did on camera last time, so let's put away this fence, let's put away the rake, because we don't need it right now. Let's put away the living rock. I can put away 2 of you. I need 1 of you. And then there we go, mana spreader. Lovely. Alright, so we have our mana spreader. Let's go ahead and set this up real quick. I don't think we'll have to worry about weeds too much right away. Even if we do, I do have a backup lapender seed and a backup white tulip. So, alright, so we have our mana pool. I'm going to put you right here. And then we have our mana spreader, which I'm going to put I think I want you right here. Okay, then I think I need to make a wand, don't I? Wand of the forest. Yeah, I do. So I'll have to get that going too. For that I need living wood sticks, so I'm probably going to need more living wood. Well, I definitely will need more living wood, so let's just go ahead and make some more. Alright, now let's go check on our plants again. Should be almost good to go. Well, I mean, there should be something there by now. And there's absolutely more white tulips there. Man, I am not having the best luck with this. Let me just analyze these. So, actually I don't have a journal yet, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, so that can do its thing again. I'm probably gonna need to wait a little while longer for the living wood to convert, so I can stay here for a sec. There we go, Ferranium seeds. Okay, so Ferranium Uranium. There we go. Uranium seeds. If I want to produce iron ingots, I need to crossbreed them with Diamalia seeds, which are Lepender and Auragold, which are orange tulips, and so I need to crossbreed red tulips, daisies, so I need alliums. Do I not have alliums yet? I do not. Okay, so at least I know where I'm going from now. So we can leave that be for now. I can continue that off camera, work our way towards some decent crop variety. Alrighty, so now we have ourselves some living wood already good to go. So let's go ahead and make our Wand of the Forest. Probably not going to have time to make more Ars Magica spells today, but that's okay. We will get that going first thing next episode. Boosh. Okay, I need one of you. Do I have any other flower petals in here? No, I do not. Didn't think so. Don't need you right now, so I'm actually going to put you here. And I can't do what I was going to do with you just yet, so that's fine. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Wand of the Forest in bind mode. Function mode. No, we need bind mode. So we are going to go ahead and get this going so I can do it off camera, so I can let it run off camera while I'm doing other things. Oh, it's just super slow. Okay. Okay, they're also not linked. Okay. Is that everything in the area? I think so. So this was the place I could find with the most flowers nearby. So that is why I am setting up all the way over here. It's a little far away, but it's the only place we have in the area with free mana, which we will need to get started for serious with for cereal with Botania. So yeah, that's the plan. Next time we will make ourselves a light spell. We'll probably make ourselves a lightning damage spell, which will help us in the future a lot, actually. We are going to take very good use of. We are going to make very good use of lightning damage, but more on that later. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed all that fun stuff as always. If you did enjoy, please consider leaving a like or a comment. Any and all feedback is always very much appreciated. It helps me out a ton, and I do always love hearing from you guys. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.